Are you sick of annoying plaiting bands, which just break every time you use them? Well, you need QUICKKNOT. Maybe we should test them out before we get too carried away. So last week I was sent some of these QUICKKNOTs in the post, which is very exciting, and they haven't paid me to make this video or anything like that, so don't worry, I can say whatever I want to say. So I'm going to give them a go today. They're basically perfect for me. I hate plaiting so much. It's so annoying, it takes so long, and I'm just sick of doing it, so I only do it when I actually have to. So they come in like a normal size and an extra large size, so I got one of each to see, because usually I'd say Welbeck would be using the normal size, but her mane is pretty thick at the moment because it's in the middle of winter and it's not been pulled in ages, and it's really long, so I'll see, I might have to use the extra large one. They come in brown, black and white, so whatever colour your horse is, they will probably have one. I have Welbeck here today, who is super excited to try these out. So yeah, I'm gonna go and finish plaiting because I forgot to film this bit before I started plaiting because I literally have no concept of making a video at all. So yeah. Welbeck is all plaited now. She's looking pretty snazzy compared to how she looked like 20 minutes ago when I pulled her in from the field for the first time in like 3 months. So I'm going to start using the QUICKKNOTs now. They sent me a link to like a tutorial, so I know how to use them, so I will also link that in the description of this video, because I'm sure that explains a lot more than I'll be able to explain it. So basically I'm just going to film my first go and we'll see how easy it is, because I like things to be very simple. So if I can do it, most likely anyone can do it, don't worry. So I'm gonna get on that now. Oh, what did you get a fright about? Okay. So here you can see the difference between my first plaits and my last few ones. You definitely improve very quickly. You just need to kind of get the hang of it and see what works for you. So here I'm taking out the clip from the first rosebud I did and straightening it up to reuse it and replat it, and you can see that it's pretty easy to straighten up. You just kind of bend it back into shape and stick it back in and you're good to go again. So I'm done the plaits now, and as you can see, like, they look pretty good. Like, I'd be pretty happy with them. That's definitely as good, or if not better, than I've ever gotten rosebuds with plaiting bands. So these are, a box of 100 is like around €28. It's like £25. And I was like, oh, it's kind of expensive. Then I was like, oh, you can like reuse them, right? And like, you could see me in the video, I like took one out, like just straightened it back up and put it back in. And I was like, that's pretty good, like unlimited plaiting bands. But I did look on their website and they said that they can be reused, but only to a certain like extent. Like you can't reuse them forever. And like I kind of found that like one of them, when it came out, it was came out like a bit like wiggly bent, not just like bent straight like that. So it's hard to straighten it up, and when it's not straight and when you're trying to push it through the rosebud, it does tend to like not actually go through, and it's a little bit harder. So I would definitely say they're reusable to an extent. You'll get a few uses out of them, but they're not like unlimited plaiting bands. You'll never have to buy a box ever again, ever in your whole entire life. Oh yeah, they were like super easy. The first two I did were like grand, but then they definitely got better as I kept doing them. Like when I did the first one, I was like, oh, this is so nice. But then I kept doing more and I got better at it. And then I was like, okay, that first one actually wasn't that nice. The rest are much nicer. Also, the only problem I had with them at all was when I was poking it through the rosebud, if it was hard to get through the plaiting band that was rolled up inside the rosebud, but if you just kind of like wiggle it around a bit, you get it through pretty easy, and you definitely get better at that as you do it. I think I might use the black ones for Welbeck instead, because they are actually quite bright. I kind of just thought, oh yeah, I get the chestnut ones for Welbeck, but she does have a very dark mane because she's liver chestnut. Like that's almost like, it's almost like the mane of a bay horse. So I think I will use the black ones on her next time. The normal size was definitely grand for her mane. You could kind of see how thick her mane was at the start. Like the plaits weren't that thick, although her mane was quite long. But yeah, if you had a pretty thick horse's mane, the large ones are a lot larger, so they will definitely work, which is pretty good, because especially with thick manes, like plaiting bands just break left, right and centre. It is such a pain. Oh yeah, another thing I was thinking about when I saw them, like the videos for them and stuff, was like how well they'd stay in when you're riding. And I can't ride, unfortunately, because she is not in work at all. She will just book me off. But from what I can see, they are pretty sturdy. Like I couldn't really see how they would fall out unless your mane was really thick and it wasn't long enough, and then you weren't able to bend it around enough. But like it's like bent around, it's like a fish hook, like it won't come out. So yeah, I would say that they will stay in, and I guess the benefits of them being reusable, if they fall out you can just stick it back in straight away, like it's not really any hassle. So that's kind of what I think about these. I do think I will use them actually for the next time I plait. Like I think I will use these over plaiting bands. They're definitely more fun. And they're quicker once you get used to them, because with plaiting bands, like between them breaking and then you have to put 2 bands around, otherwise they'll fall out, whatever, like it does take longer to use plaiting bands. These are definitely quicker, and they didn't hurt my fingers. And I think once I just get a bit faster at them, they'll be much quicker. And I think I was already getting a bit better at them. Oh, I bet you look so cute. Yes. I'm gonna take some photos of her now with her bridle on, just because I'm so extra like that. I'm just gonna put the bridle on the horse that I'm not actually riding. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will leave a link to their website in the description below. You can order from their website, and I think like other kind of shops sell them as well, so you might just be able to pick them up in a shop near you. So yeah, that's kind of it. I hope you enjoy, and let me know if you think these are a good idea, and if you think I should keep using them. I think they turned out pretty good. Like, I'm not a good platter. Not a good platter. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!